Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Javelin Minerals General Manager of Exploration and Resources, Mark Cossom. Mark, thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for the opportunity, Tyler. It's really great.
You've joined Javelin recently as General Manager of Exploration and Resources. Can you tell us a bit about your background and what your role at Javelin will entail?
Yeah, look, Tyler, I suppose I've been a geo for the best part of nearly 30 years, and the majority of that's been in gold mining and exploration as well. And so I've worked on a lot of projects in the goldfields region, Kalgoorlie, Kambalda area, as well as elsewhere up in the Murchison. And more recently, I've been involved in the corporate side of the business and even running a junior exploration company. So sort of quite a breadth of experience in gold mining and gold projects and development. And so, one of the things with Javelin is that with the Eureka project and where that is, great little resource north of Kalgoorlie, and it really, they needed a bit of technical help to sort of progress that along, and my background sort of suited that in terms of not only understanding of exploration, but also the permitting and the processes that have to go through to get these things up and going. So, I'm excited about what the potential is there for Javelin moving forward.
Yeah, so what potential do you see? What is it about Javelin that really drew you to the position?
I suppose, they're a small company, and I really liked, through my experience at another company, Javelin Minerals, about 10 years ago, being involved in a small company and being part of that growth. And I really saw the potential here with this company because, it's got a great little project, and the time at the moment is perfect with the gold price and where it is. And there's a real opportunity here for Javelin to take advantage of Eureka, which is its project north of Cal, and turn that to account really quickly. There's an easy sort of open pit cutback that can be undertaken. There's plenty of options to process that material in the vicinity, and so that really is a springboard for Javelin to not only produce gold, but to take advantage of the gold price, generate cash with not very much risk to itself through the recent deal that we did with Mega, and really go forward as a company from there, and capitalise on that strong balance sheet.
I think that's a nice segue. Your appointment coincides with the big deal with Mega Resources. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, look, so there's a number of these deals being undertaken now with junior companies with resources partnering with mining contract companies, and that's what this is about. So Mega, big company, got access to a lot of equipment and expertise, and they sort of like to do these partnerships where they wear a bit of the financial risk up front. So this arrangement with Mega is that they're quite prepared to wear a bit of that upfront capital risk and invest in the project up front, and then share in the benefits at the back end. So for a company like Javelin, that means that they don't have to go and raise $20-30 million to be able to get mining operations underway. They don't have to go and staff up with all the the technical staff on site. Mega bring all that to the project, and then at the back end when the project starts making money, we share 50-50 the profits. One of the other benefits of this deal that we've done with Mega is that they've agreed to us sort of having a bit of a prepayment on that back end. So as ore starts getting processed, they'll release $250,000 a month to Javelin, so $3 million a year, which means that we have access to some of that money early on, not waiting for the back end of the project to sort of get all the gains from it. And then any additional projects that we bring into this arrangement. So the first one's 50-50 at Eureka, the initial mine plan there. Any other ore that's brought into that arrangement between Mega and Javelin from there on in is actually shared 70-30, so 70% to Javelin and 30% to Mega at the back end. So it provides a real opportunity for us going forward.
Definitely sounds like a win-win.
Yeah.
In terms of near-term milestones, what are some things that investors should be looking out for?
Look, I think immediately you're going to see a lot of progress happen on the Eureka deposit itself and progressing of that mining operation there. So we've signed the deal now with Mega. They're engaged and they're really getting into it. We're going to start doing some of the technical studies. A bit of geotechnical drilling will be coming up. Some of the other sort of regulatory work that's required around permitting a mine, as well as getting a lot of our other sort of agreements in place, pegging of mining leases and things like that. There is a mining lease over the operation already, but there's a bit of extra tenure that's required. And I think shareholders will really see that we haven't just signed this deal as a bit of a promotional thing. This is a real deal. We're going to be making real progress and getting towards production, which we're scheduling for the second quarter of 2026.
Well, it sounds like very exciting times ahead.
Thanks, Tyler. Thanks for the opportunity to come in and speak about it.
Thanks, Mark.
Excellent.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.